summed up in one commandment.
Mm-hmm.
Love your neighbor as yourself. You know, if we would all just live like that, if we would all just live with the mindset of, am I treating the other people around me
I
the
think
way that I want to be treated?
Right. I think that's the thing. We've got to learn that love is not a feeling.
Mm-hmm.
It requires action.
Yeah.
When the Bible tells us to put on that love is patient, love is kind, what love is, it gives the fruits of the Spirit, right? Love is one of those fruits. And what love is something you choose to put on.
Mm-hmm.
Just like if you're going outside and it's cold, I'm going to put on my coat. Love is a choice of I'm going to choose to love. Love is action. Love is a verb. Love requires effort on our part. It's not just a feeling, right? And we so associate love with I feel love. That's great. But love is to put on love, to love the way Scripture's talking about, is to act out the actions of God.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
If God is love, when we love others, that means we are going to act out his actions. But we've got to stop and go, okay, well, before I do that, who does God love? God loves everyone.
Yeah.
He died for everyone. He paid the price for everyone. That means if he's for everyone, if he loves everyone, if he sees every soul as valuable enough to lay his life down for, we don't get to handpick who we love. Now, that doesn't mean that we're not wise on who we call a friend. That doesn't mean we don't have boundaries and we don't surround ourselves with people wisely. I mean, Jesus was very, very good at setting that example. He was around thousands. He never chased anyone down. He didn't. He had people who followed him and he had people who opposed him. He had both. He had thousands who showed up to eat for miracles, for healings, for a show. He had hundreds. He had 12. Then he had 3. And then he had 1. And it's like, wait a minute, how does this work? Don't confuse loving everyone as meaning, oh, I'm everybody's friend. You're supposed to be friendly and loving to everyone, but putting on love, it's easy to love people that you love. It's easy to love your friends. It's easy to love the people that you get along with and that you agree with, whether it's religious, political, same hobbies, same teams that you all of those things. Well, we like to fish, or we both love, the Astros, or we both love, okay, that's easy if you want to look at it that way. Mm-hmm. What Paul's talking about is loving people that are not easy. Loving the people that are different, loving the people that are broken and hurting. And how do you love your neighbor who may not be kind, may have been harsh, may have snubbed you some kind of neighbor? We automatically think the people live next door.
Right.
And we live in a neighborhood.
We do.
And we have a neighbor on both sides of our house. One neighbor, awesome, would do anything in the world for us, and vice versa. He's your friend. We love them. They're great people. The neighbors on the other side, they're different than we are. And we can't figure them out. And it's like, you try to have a conversation with them and it goes weird. And you're like, what just happened? That was so bizarre. But what I've learned in how you've dealt with them, not me, okay, for the record, is you continually are like, how can I help? How are things going? Every time you see them in the yard, even though the conversation never is not awkward, you continuously have conversation with them. And what I've noticed over the years, they will now initiate conversation with us.
Yeah.
July 4th, they let their kids come over and do fireworks with us. We had a bunch of young adults here, and their little boy who's has severe scoliosis and has to wear this whole brace, and it's incredibly painful. And he's just very simple and very different. And part of it's his age, right? Just that awkward middle school, He comes over, and his dad was so thankful that all of these college students and young adults were like, hey, do you want to blow this up? Hey, do you want to do this? America,
Oh, he
July
had the
4th.
time of his life. Too.
Best time. And then the ice cream truck came and they went and got him an ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
And the dad was so beyond thankful. It would be easy for us to do that with the other neighbors.
Yeah.
It would have been easier to dismiss these people because they've been rude and weird. And yet showing love is looking at them the way Jesus looks at them.
Mm-hmm.
And not picking what's easy, but picking what's right.
Mm-hmm.
And better yet, not picking, just choosing to show love to everyone.